All right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's all excited. Now we got the Fed out of the way. We got GDP numbers that came out. Technically, now we are officially in a recession. So, is that good news? Is that bad news? It's not. It's great news for us traders because it's causing some good volatility. But I don't think the GDP really didn't do anything regarding about the Dow. We're down about 40 points. We were down about 120. Came right back. I told you, like I said yesterday, the Fed doesn't like to cause any, make the market very nervous. Um, Everything is kind of factored in a little bit. And the only thing that we ever get surprised about is when it comes to earnings, and it's not about the earnings that they expect. It's what they expect for the future earnings, which kind of makes stocks react to what they do. But we got a bit mixed match. I mean, yesterday was a really good day. The market had a great rally regarding after the Fed rate. We saw the market run up pretty well. We're going to talk about some of the stocks that ran because of those stocks. And you know what? I told you, don't trade the Fed rate when it comes out. Wait the last 30 minutes, and we'll talk a little bit about them. And you know what? There's a lot of good stocks that moved today, too. TBLT, you could see it right there. A lot of you guys jumped in right when program trading kicks in, right at 8:30. We found it a little bit late, but that stock right there went from like $4.50. Probably that's where most of you probably saw it, 475. Great run up. What a nice trend. Let me bring this up here a little bit bigger so you guys can follow along. But what a really nice run there. Stock ran all the way to 560. Let me go hop over here on level 4. Let me show you what's going on. What we had right here, we had a little bit of a ladder effect that was kicking in right here. A lot of buyers started bidding it up. A lot of support levels right around here. Even if you chased it right around 530, right around 8:45 this morning, you did pretty well. I mean, listen, 20 cents, 30 cents. You know what? You don't got to kill it. It just helps make a day pay. But that stock is going to make the watch list. Okay, so it wasn't on this morning's watch list, which you could see. There were a couple other stocks on there, but this one obviously was just a late bloomer. Wasn't there at 7:45 this morning. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. Some of the stocks. If some of you that are new here or missed out with yesterday, want to talk about some of those stocks right here. This stock, PYG. PGY. This thing was an animal. Look at this thing. Beautiful stock at $2. To me, it's just a short squeeze. Nothing goes from $2.08 to $25 in less than in a week. But yesterday, this thing was just all over the place. You could see how it got extremely volatile. It had a nice move early this morning, came crashing down. You could see like these crazy like roller coasters up here, how it moved. But the stock did go from like 18 all the way to 24. You can't trade much of that stock. That stock was more of a category 5. But it wasn't like that a couple of days ago. But I know some of you guys are more advanced. You traded it. You did pretty well on it. Another nice stock, TYDE did really nice too. Right out of the gate, I think a lot of people were done with this stock. When you made your money, this thing just literally ran from 95 cents all the way to about $1.70. That also was a nice little move. Coin, after the Fed rate, you could see it. Great push going into after hours. You could see it right here. That was about when the Fed rate came out. And then, like I told you, if you waited till about 3:30, right after 3 o'clock, nice little move right there, 58 all the way to $60. And I did tell you about this stock. And by the way, today we're going to be doing the swing class that we talked about. We're introducing the swing course. We sent out a link. Make sure everybody's registered for it. But we're going to talk a little about that too. You could see it, big support levels right around here, around the 50. And it was once again, even with all the bad news coming out, stock did pretty well too. Mara also, nice little pop on that stock. Had a great move this morning, in the early hours, and it kind of backed off. Kind of built some supports right around 11, and then obviously after the Fed rate went from 11 to 12.50. Riot, same thing. Affirm, same thing. All of them did pretty well, and you also did really, really well yesterday too. 34 all the way to 37. So this is what you missed yesterday. Just kind of refresh some of the stocks that we were in the trading room, what all the traders were doing. But let's just turn the page. Let's start a new day. What's going on today? And that's really what it's all about. It's great about it. You can wake up in the morning and you can say, okay, I missed what I missed yesterday. Guess what? Stock market did not go out of business yesterday. It's not going out of business today. And when you and I die, it will still be there. I can almost guarantee you that. All right. So What is moving this morning? A couple of stocks. We found this BTTX this morning, had a really nice push early in the morning, and then it kind of died. Big resistance levels right around here, around 260, and it's kind of holding here at 260, 240. It's up about 51%. I like it. It's got a good spread. 13 million shares already traded already with this one stock. So this one's not a bad stock. We'll see how it trades when it opens up. Thought it was going to be a little bit nicer when it started pushing, but kind of lost its mojo. Let me just go look over here. Hold on. Let me just bring up a couple other stocks right here. I just got to take them off my level 4, and I want to add these in there. I still got my defaults from yesterday. Okay. I want to check out and see what's going on level 4 there. Jake, another one, gapped up really big, not really very spotty on the pre-market, not really a fan of that. We already know about TBLT. Just bring up TBLT. Want to show you there was a big iceberg order that showed up right around here. You could see it for about 127,000, yes, 1,000 shares. And you had another one right here, not too much, about 3 to 4,000 right around there. So you got, I mean, a volume really kicked up right around here, but there's a big, the sell looks like they pulled it. Looks like we're getting a ladder effect. Still looks pretty strong, you know, the way I see it. BTTX, just want to kind of show you what a difference in a chart will look like on level 4. You could see that not really as pretty with the iceberg orders at those levels, but you know what? Getting a little bit of a movement here. We'll see how she trends. We'll keep an eye on it. Plug. I guess everyone heard about the news yesterday with Mnuchin coming out with the new Green New Deal, Build Back Better. He basically came to some type of an agreement. You know that he's been the Achilles heel for the Democratic Party about passing this Build Back Better. So you know, and a lot of it has with the Green New Deal about. I don't know if you read up on it, but you know, more or less taxing major corporations over $1 billion. And it said it probably make, I don't know, maybe about 800 billion. So it looks like now, how does that affect all of us? Maybe a stock like Plug. Plug was on the watch list. Plug's moving pretty well right here. You could see it. So, you know, that obviously has a lot to do with it. Plug and also FCEL, same thing. They're in the same business. Plug moves more than FCEL though, just to let you know. So FCEL is a little bit more on the level 1, 2 category. And then obviously you got level Plug. FCEL is like a level 1. Plug's a little bit more in that 3 category as volatility goes. I saw this stock earlier. She kind of died. I'm going to scrap this off the watch list. That pretty much does it. Ron says Ford is making a little bit of a run. I don't know about that. Array's moving, Michael. I don't know what you're seeing, but it's good as a swing trade, Mike, but not really moving too much right now. Let's go check over here on the losers list. Not really seeing too much out there on the losers. On the gainers on the New York Stock Exchange, this one had a big pop earlier. Looks like she found some support levels right around this $110. Nice stock, level 1 stock, good for beginners. So we'll see how that one works out when the market opens up. We'll put that on the watch list. And look at that's the second biggest percentage gainer on the market. We're not really getting a lot over here. Nova, one of the energy stocks, looks like it's moving. It's gapping up a little bit. But any stocks that that has to do with Build Back Better, you think, with the Green New Deal, those stocks obviously are probably going to be moving today because of the news that did come out. And the ones that are not part of it, they're probably going to be good shorts too. So looks like EDU, really nice swing trade on that EDU. I went long EDU. I sold it. I got nervous. I ended up buying it back. Starting to fill in the gap fill. So there's a couple of good swing trading stocks that are out there. I jumped into Amazon. I jumped into Mara, just to let you guys know also. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? Chris says, what about the SPWR? Once again, definitely has to do probably with the FCEL. Yeah. SunPower, absolutely. Throw that in a watch list, SPWR. And you could see them all right here. I mean, even on the long-term trade right here, these stocks had been really nice long-term trade, you know, back here, you could see the thing that went all the way to $60. It's got some resistance levels right around 20 right there. So I don't know if it's really that much active as a day trade, but more of a swing trade. So, yep, solar stocks obviously going to be. What's the other one? FSLR, I think, is one of them, right? Yeah, First Solar. That's the real big one. FSLR, a little bit more of a brain. This is more of like the Google, the Amazon of technologies, you know, like the NVIDIAs out there. Run is another one. Okay. There's a lot of them out there. You know, if there was a basket of stocks that we could find, absolutely. So we'll keep an eye on all of them. All these stocks are making big moves. Once again, don't look at, you know, oh my God, you know, this is bad news. Why are they doing this? Some of you are like, oh, thank God, this is great news for us. I'm all for the Green New Deal and everything. I'm anti-green. Doesn't matter. As us as traders, you know what? Don't. No matter how, there's two things that are going to kill you. If you fall in love with a company, you're going to get killed. If you are anti-company, you're going to get killed. Okay, because when you look at a stock and you say, I just love this company and it's going down, 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 you're going to go down with a sinking ship. You know, look what happened with the Titanic, right? Beautiful ship. People didn't want to get off it. They loved it that much. You don't want to be with a sinking ship. And then there are other people like, oh, I'm anti this. I would never spend their money. But meanwhile, you know, you're seeing a stock take a huge run and like, what are you going to do? Just sit there and like, yeah, well, okay, well, big deal. Remember, you're here to trade, and being a trader is about making money. And making money is, you know, it's a business. You got to treat it. And the definition of business is making money. It's two words. So make sure if you see something, you know, we capitalize on it. So right now, that's the hot thing that's on the market. It's not the GDP numbers. It's not the interest rates that they just raised. It's really going to be towards this. All right. So, and I think this is going to probably be moving in the next couple of days. So let's see if it starts getting passed and see if the deal is really going to get done, because they do. These stocks probably could be really are going to be very active in our watch list. All right, now guys, don't forget, fellow traders, today I got phase 3. So for some of you, I think Rich just posted the link up there. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, we're going to be doing a swing class. We'll send an email to everyone here at CTU also. I believe it's at 1 o'clock. I think we're doing it 1 o'clock, I think it is. So we'll give you a reminder of that. And then, like I said, we'll start commentary once the market opens up. So if I don't see you in class, you got the other instructors working with you in the cyber group room. Everybody else here, we'll see you back here at 2:30.